Okay, we're live. I haven't done this on my computer in years, so hopefully this works out. I think it says that there's 2 people here. If you're joining, say hi so I know who is here. Um, 3 people. Yay. Good morning. Instead of a pre-recorded, edited, fancy video this morning, I thought we would just do a live. Get ready with me, because these are fun, very unpredictable, and hopefully some more people can join us. I am headed out to my daughter's piano lesson. She has piano lessons every Saturday morning. And good morning. And I am just $118 away from Rouge status for all of next year. So I have to do it. So that being said, I wanted to chat with you guys about some things. And then I am going to go to Sephora and get shade matched because I might want to buy a foundation or 2 to start this new year. And there's some new ones coming out. So I'm just going to get ready. I don't know if I'm going to chat about what I'm using too much, but if you have a question, go ahead and just ask me. Because I'm doing it on my computer here now, instead of my phone, I can see your questions, whereas last time it was like it came and went on my phone, which was annoying. So I felt like I was annoying people, but I wasn't. All right, what am I planning on getting? Well, at the last sale, I kind of stocked up on some stuff that I needed, so I wasn't actually planning on buying anything boring, like, eyebrows or whatever. I could stock up on this, but I can just wait. That's not a big deal. I'm thinking about getting some face products because all of this year, I've been really concentrating on using what I have. I think I'm going to start with eyes today just for the heck of it. Or no, maybe I shouldn't. Why would I do that? I don't know, because I picked up some glittery things I thought about playing with I haven't used in a while. I need to get ready, though, because otherwise it's going to be an hour-long chat, which is very easy for me to do. So let's chat about what I'm thinking about getting. I want to try, thank you, honey. I want to try the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Face Powder. If any of you have that, let me know. I have powders, but mine are several years old now, and especially as we go into warmer months coming up here a long time from now, but I'm just thinking summer. I don't like a lot of powder. I don't like to look super powdery. Okay, this is a sample of the Giorgio Armani Silk Foundation, which I'm thinking about buying too. But I need to make sure what shade this is because I can't remember because she just put it in the pot and I have no idea. And I don't want to take the time to order stuff and then have it be the wrong shade and end up going, is this too bright? This probably isn't the most awesome quality, but whatever. We're here for the chat, right? So I don't want to order something and then have it be the wrong shade because that's annoying. You end up going to the store anyways. Let's see. Oh, good morning. I'm so glad you made it too. Charlotte Tilbury is on so many best of 2018s. The things I have from her, I enjoy. I haven't tried a lot. I am loving. This is going to make it into my 2018 favorites. I'll use it today. The Flawless Face Filter, so beautiful, especially if you don't like a really metallic highlighter or something that's really in your face. I'm finding that a subtle highlighter is so pretty because it just makes you look really healthy. Why does it look so bright? I was trying to turn all my lights on. It's so dark today. Good morning from Southern California. It is early morning there for you, 6 a.m. Hey, my kids wake me up that early too. So I'm just going to keep going with the remainder of my Giorgio Armani Silk here. So yeah, I'm going to get color matched and I'm thinking about trying her powder, this foundation. A sample really does last you a while. I wore a matte foundation 2 days ago, and normally that's fine. Oh my gosh, my skin was so dry. At the end of the day, it hurt to make a facial expression. It's just, when it cools off like that, my skin changes so much just instantly. And in the summer, it's the opposite problem. It's so hot out, and I'm just so greasy, oily that matte foundations even look gross. And so it's a constant. I need a variety of foundations in my drawer in order to not look like a hot mess, My skin doesn't stay one thing. Let's see. Good morning, Julie. It's a fluke. I checked my YouTube feed and you popped up. Oh, I love your word. More serendipitous. You are loved. I know. This is fun. I like to do lives because honestly, I think stuff like this is more my strength. I was watching something in someone's video on. Oh, side note, I'm upgrading my audio for this next video when it comes in the mail. Hopefully it turns out okay. But I was watching a video on microphones for YouTube and whatever. And in the back of his recording, it said, find your one thing and do it well. And I'm like, well, what's my one thing? Like, what is the one thing I'm really good at? And, you know, that's something I have to really ponder about because not really any one thing that I'm awesome at, you know? And so I was thinking about, you know, in reference to my channel, I'm like, well, maybe it's chatting. So maybe doing live like this, I enjoy it. I enjoy the interaction, I think, is what it is. Otherwise, you know, when you're sitting in a room talking to yourself, unless you have a pre-planned about the video, like as far as get ready with me's, unless you really think ahead of time what you want to chat about, it's you just sitting in front of a mirror like this, doing your makeup, and they're like, oh, I have to talk. You know, it's like, what do we talk about, you know? And I don't want to talk about stuff that nobody cares about. You know, things that are things everyone wants to talk about. It's hard to do sometimes. Oh, well, thank you, Annie, for sticking with me over the past few years. I don't know if the lighting in this video is very great, but it's dark in here today. That's all I'm going to do for foundation, or we're going to be here forever. That's the thing about live, though, is that it's live. So the dull moments are left in for everyone to view. All right, so how has the Christmas break with kids and family going? We are here for the lighting. No, you're not. It is going great. We had a great Christmas, the four of us, and I put on, well, actually my husband, he cooked the turkey this year. I got a new crock pot, which I'll have to do some more recipe videos coming up if you guys like those, and show you my new crock pot. My old one boiled everything on low, and I thought that was normal until I was looking into it. It's not normal. If your crock pot is boiling on low, then that's not good for your whatever you're cooking. See, now the lighting's better. My mirror is making it bright, but that's how I can see. Anyways, okay, so I made a good meal. And the one thing I'm really not looking forward to is taking all my Christmas stuff down because I know how long it took me to put it up. And I know taking it down won't be as long. However, I have to figure out how to store a lot of the things that I bought for my tree safely so that next year I don't pull all those twigs out that I got on the top and they're just like kindling, you know. So I'm going to do that when my kids go back to school. My kids go back to school January 8th. And so the 8th, probably the 9th, and probably the 10th, I'm going to be putting Christmas stuff away and cleaning the house. So I really am not going to have a video for a while. I hate that. But I'm going to come back. My first video is going to be the best of 2018. So it'll be a good video. Just when the kids are home, there's just no way for me to film right now. I've done it in the past, yes. It's just not worth the amount of time and stress that it takes to do it, because as soon as I shut my door and, you know, spend 2 hours in here filming a video, it's just weird. And then they get into trouble and all that stuff. Okay. I know what you meant. I haven't gotten an Instant Pot yet. I know you told me to get one. And I'm seriously, it's on my wish list. My wish list is growing. Christmas is over. So now I have to wait for like birthday next summer. Do a clean with me. Here's the thing about me doing a clean with me. I am not a person that stays focused on one area. Like if you were to be a fly in the wall in my house, you'd be like, okay, what did she take before she started cleaning? Because it's just how I am. My mind works where I start this and this and this and this and this and this and this. It all gets done. But I just do so many things at once. And I think that's why, like, I always enjoyed waitressing and I was good at it because I could, like, my mind was a constant list of the next thing, and I'd go here, 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 here. You know, like 5 people would ask me to do something, and, you know, I could try it though. I would have to speed it up, and it would be like, I just could picture it, and it might be kind of funny to watch, actually. Okay, let's set this face. Let's get back to talking about the things that I'm looking at Sephora. Let's do my Chanel powder today. Target has Valentine's decorations. I saw them. I was there this week, and I saw Target's Valentine's stuff out. How did this happen? Must have been a child in my drawer, because there is a ton of powder in the top of this. Yes. Well, you know, they have like Halloween out in August. As if people are really planning that far ahead. I don't think people do. Maybe some do, but I mean, I plan out for Christmas, but I get excited about Christmas. I don't get excited about Valentine's. Okay, I'm looking for a brush. Let's just clean this off. Let's see. Instant Pot is a game changer. I know. I need to get one. Love your recommendations, but for the new year, I'm going to try and do a no-buy. Can you do more videos using products you already have? I did that for the first 6 months of last year because I wasn't buying anything. You can do it. Here's how you don't want stuff. Don't watch YouTube. Get off of social media, or don't follow all those accounts that show you all the new stuff constantly, or just don't watch all the new types of videos. You'll have to change what you watch, but you guys still watch me. I don't use tons of new stuff. I have all this makeup, and I'm not on PR lists getting makeup all the time using new things. So whatever you see that's new, I've purchased. I should say 99.9% of the time. Every once in a while, I'll get something from a brand I've never heard of, or sometimes Pixie will send me things, which I don't even know how that happens, honestly. Showed up on my doorstep one day. I'm like, how do they know who I am? Okay, so I just set my face with the Chanel Natural Finish Loose Powder. I've had this since like almost 4 years now, and it's still going strong. Now, I don't use a lot of powder, which is why I'm thinking. The reason I want to try that Charlotte Tilbury one, too, is because it's in a compact, so I could bring it with me. I have only loose powders at home in my drawer. I own 3 powders, and they're all loose. And they don't travel too well, so that's another reason I was thinking that. Okay, let me finish a little bronzer, and then I've been enjoying doing all my face makeup and then setting it with a spray. Not a makeup setting spray. Well, this can be, but like a hydrating type spray to get rid of any sort of, you know, places I went ham on. Here's an old product. Everything I have is old. I don't have very much new stuff, which is why I feel like nobody is coming to my channel, because they're like, oh, she doesn't do anything new. Well, I do. I have new ideas and new types of videos, just not always new products. And what is it about the new that excites everyone? Why can't stuff that we've always loved excite us? Like, why does it have to only be new? This is the Hourglass bronzer, and I love this bronzer. It's so pretty on the skin. And I like their powder products because, well, you can't really see this, but it doesn't show up. Like, there's no lines of demarcation when you apply this. It just blends in so well. I don't want too much bronzer, though, because it's a cold, dreary day, and I'm very fair right now, and that will be very obvious. See, Ramona's given some tips there about the no-buy. Well, I can only tell you from experience that when I didn't want to buy makeup, I did not watch people's hauls, or I didn't watch things that I thought I might really want to buy. And the thing is, you can watch it, though. You just have to not want it right now. It's not that you can't have it ever, you know? Like, I think it's more about, okay, buy it right now, buy it right now, buy it right now. And a lot of these things, you know, some things are limited or whatever, but if you wait a while, you'll notice they do come back. Or they're permanent items, but they want you to buy it all right now kind of thing. I'm going to do a little bit of, this is a Blush Trio by Anastasia. Does she still make these? This lighting is terrible. I apologize. It's just my camera. I think people that do lives use their actual camera, but then I would have to get out all my equipment, and I didn't want to do that. I like to keep it real simple. Well, this technology complicates things, and it stresses me out, honestly, because I have no idea what I'm doing, even still. But I kind of like it that way. I like it really chill. I am a person that can complicate things for no reason. So I got to keep something kind of simple. You know what I mean? All right, we're going to throw that sample away. Actually, we should bring that with so I can make sure I got the right shade. All right, so I did blush. I'm going to set everything now. Okay, so as far as Christmas vacation is going, we don't really have any plans. We've just been hanging out at home, eating a lot. Like literally, I've been just chilling on my couch, watching a lot of TV, video games, just, living the vacation life. Because vacation means you shouldn't be doing, or I think, my opinion, you shouldn't be doing all the other things, just kind of like chill and hang out. Games. The kids got scooters for Christmas, so we've been outside the playground and riding scooters. It's been really gorgeous. This weekend's supposed to be a little bit cold. I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury as my highlighter, and I'm just going to place it like so. Stuff is really pretty. I'm glad to make you laugh. So, okay. This highlighter is a very skin-like highlighter. And I like it because the powdery ones, if you don't get it completely blended in, it looks very obvious. I'm going to do my brows before we do eyes today. So I was looking on Sephora's website, and there actually are quite a few new products. I see Natasha Denona has a cute new little palette, and it's actually like neutral colors. At this point, I'm more apt to buy small little things because I have so much eyeshadow than like something that comes with a lot. Like we're not going for quantity anymore. I'm going for, like good quality products and shades that I really enjoy wearing already. I actually need to do another declutter of my makeup. I thought I had done, I've done serious decluttering over the past year. Like this past year, I've gotten rid of anything I haven't touched, don't really like the formula of, don't like how it sits on my skin. And, as you age, you kind of got to go through products too, because some things don't work as well anymore. Or even just time of year, like we were talking about earlier with foundation. I can't wear some of the same foundations now that I can in the summer. Like that matte foundation, it was a joke. And I liked the foundation. It was the Too Faced Peach Perfect. I like that. And it's worked for me, but not when it's cold out. Oh my gosh, my face looked like I was wearing a mask. I did not like that at all. And that's never happened before. So I know it is time of year. Like the weather changes and it affects my skin. You actually get a lot of product in here. I thought I needed to buy a new one of these. An eyebrow pencil lasts a very, very long time. I used to buy backups thinking, oh, I have a coupon, it's on sale, I should buy a backup. Then by the time I got around to the backup, it had been like at least a year. And it just sat there. I'm like, well, now it's probably getting all dried out, and I could have waited and just bought a new, fresh one that they just made kind of thing, you know what I mean? You love smaller palettes and palettes that are good for traveling. I agree. Okay, I need a new cup of coffee because that is terribly, terribly lukewarm. I don't know about you, but I am a hot cup of coffee kind of gal. Like I want to drink it within the first 7 minutes of it being poured. I like hot coffee. Oh, here's an example of a backup. I had bought this clear brow gel from Anastasia. This is a new one. It was my backup, I don't know why I did air quotes. It's like gone. It's like disintegrated. There's nothing in here. So there's no sense in doing that because now it's just there's like nothing coming off. And my old one was all clumpy and gross. I had been using it for a while, so I thought, I better throw this away because this is kind of gross. And open up my new one. Well, the new one has since disappeared. I don't know where it went, but it's gone. All right, let's do some eyes. I'm looking really dewy here this morning. I better do a little extra. Yeah, it's pretty cold out though. This is my battle every day. Okay, do I leave my skin really dewy or do I set it? And it's always when I set it that I end up looking dry. I'm like, I should have left the dewy. Okay, I have a question. For those of you who get your nails done, I've gone and gotten acrylics. I've done the gel nail thing, like where they put the UV whatever on. And I want to know, people that get them done all the time, they look fantastic, which is why I'm drawn to it. I'm like, oh, your nails look so great. But it ruins and makes my actual nails so thin and brittle and gross that I'm like, does it do that to all those people who get their nails done all the time? Because that's what deters me from it, is the fact that now my nails, my actual nails, are horrible. They're horrendous. Yeah, the fake ones look great, but does that happen to you? Because I'd love to get my nails done and have really pretty nails, but I hate how it absolutely destroys my real nails. Oh, you think these are dry to begin with? Maybe that's it too, the Anastasia. I only use this because of, well, I don't really need it in the winter, but it's just habit. But in the summer, because of sweat, I'm a sweaty person. I'm gross, okay? And if I do this or if I like touch something up, I don't want to take my brow with me kind of thing. Even though Anastasia's pretty good about that. I've been loving this. I've gone back to use my Lorac Mega Pro 3. It's just so pretty. You never get your nails done? Okay. I didn't know if I was alone in this because I'm like, they ruin everything. But people that get their nails done, it looks so good. But how are your real nails? Because mine, they like disintegrate. They like turn into thin little, like literally you can bend. It's gross. And I feel really bad for my nails. And then I'm like, why am I doing this? I'm paying somebody to destroy my nails. Like, but then I see people have them and it's so pretty. And I'm just like, this is such a struggle for me. Let's see. You have 3 kids, 3 and under. Oh my goodness! In my house, Christmas kids. Okay, my Christmas vacation has been about getting the house ordered. Yes. Okay. So I understand you completely. When my kids were younger, I like my house picked up and put together at all times. Yes, we can play, but I'm just saying I don't like it messy ever. Now I didn't make my bed completely today, but it's Saturday, so. And when they get older, it will be put together. I freaked out about stuff like that, but it will happen. When they're young, it's hard. I've even noticed since they're home here full time until January 8th that I'm like, oh geez, I forgot how much like picking up, and they're always asking for stuff. Now, granted, mine are older and can now pick up after themselves and make their own snacks and stuff, but I still have to monitor it and clean it up and all that. And so it is definitely a difference from when it's just me. When it's just me here all day, everything stays nice and neat, and the couch pillows are always fluffed and that kind of thing. But then part of myself is like, Chelsea, chill out. You're not enjoying life because you're worried about your pillows, kind of thing, I know Texas is hot. It's too hot. This is not our favorite place we've lived, but we're not accustomed or people that really enjoy a lot of heat. Now, we've gotten used to it. Yeah, I didn't think this summer was as bad as like Mississippi. That was hot. That was humid. It was like it's not like living in a sauna, except for the fact that you're that surrounded heat feeling, because a sauna is a dry heat. Mississippi is like muggy. Like you can feel it. Like you could grab the heat. Not my kind of. No. I'm not into that. Let's see. I need to grab a tweezer here. So she treats her nails. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. So and then the other thing is I need to be able to do stuff. you know, and when I had nails, it's harder to do things, open things. I don't want to be worried about my nails. Dude, I have so many brow hairs, but none of them grow here. They all grow under here, like way under here. It makes no sense. I think one thing that I would, like, if I could change something about my face, it would be to have more brow hairs where they should be. Because I'd love to be able to just, you know, quickly touch up my brows, but I gotta full on draw these bad boys on. All right. You have a 16-year-old, 25-year-old, and have near OCD about cleanliness. I finally came. Yes. You know, you have to just come to the good morning. Good. I love when you guys can join me live and you're excited about it because it gets me excited. Yeah, having a clean house and having children is like shoveling snow while it's still snowing. Okay. I wasn't going to do something too warm today. I'm going to go in. I'm loving these dusty mauves and grayish colors. And I've really been doing a lot of cool tones lately. I really enjoy cool tones on myself. And it goes against the YouTube wheel of eyeshadow tutorials. So that's what we're going to do today. Remind me to take a picture of this look after, and I'll post it to Instagram. Follow me on Instagram if you aren't already. Try to post every day something. Whether it's my wine I'm drinking or my food. Outfit of the day. I like to do a lot of outfit of the day pictures. I like to look at them, so I like to post them too. I only post what I like. And sometimes I don't post nothing. So I don't have nothing to share. Will your family stay in Texas or will you have to move? Good question. We've been wondering the same thing. Well, given that we have a good solid 10 years left in the military, there's a really good chance we're going to have to move at least two more times probably. We want to stay as long as it's good. Well, it really depends on his job. This is a hard question to answer because he doesn't even know the answer to it. And we'd like to move someplace further north, honestly. I miss having a little bit more seasons. We don't love the heat. We miss having a lot of parks and outdoor things to do. And here, it's too hot to do them in the summer. Or the parks cost money. There's not a lot of water, at least not where we live. You know, there's a lake, but it's completely occupied by people. And you basically have to pay to do everything. And where we grew up, there were so many free things to do. Like, you didn't pay to go to a park. That was, like, silly or unheard of. Unless you're going to, like, a state park or something. But that's different. You didn't have to pay to go to a county park. And we miss snow a little bit. I mean, I don't want to move where it's frigid all the time, like in the winter. But even Colorado was very temperate. Yeah, it was cooler, but the snow never really stayed for too long. It didn't get that cold. Woke up every day and I had Pikes Peak to look at from my pillow. I mean, my kids loved the snow. They were pretty little there. I think that's the first place they remember living. I didn't mind living in Jersey. But with his job now, we're really we're tied to a few states for this job. So our options are more limited. Okay, I've gone on and on about this. Let's see. It's snowing in Wisconsin. Yeah, my mom said she shoveled 4 times the other day. Was that yesterday? Well, you're getting snow just after Christmas, I guess. Did I set my under eyes? Because now they're creasing. Maybe I didn't. I can't remember. I don't think I did. I did like that big fluffy brush. See, it's hard to talk. and do this at the same time. I either have a good conversation or a good face of makeup. It's like I have to choose. Did anybody get that Wayne Goss holiday brush that came out? Because that looked like a nice, cool, different shaped brush. It really intrigued me. And I love his brushes. This is number 2. I like to use this to set my under eyes and for powdered concealer or powdered highlighter. I'm using the By Terry Hydra powder underneath my eyes because it's not too dry and it's got hyaluronic acid in it, so you can actually feel the moisture a little bit in your fingers. Okay, what do my eyes look like here? Let's take a step back. Okay, a little something shimmery on the lid. One of the states we'd like to move to is Washington State. But one of the states that's very likely we could move to would be Virginia, Washington, D.C. area, which I don't know if any of you are from D.C. I'm just looking here. Snowy to Rochester, New York, I bet. Is that up more towards like the Finger Lake area, or is that more further north? They lived in Europe in various states. You know, my kids adapt to change pretty well, and now they're only 6 and 8. Good morning, Charity. Charity lives in New York, probably snowing at her house. Towards Buffalo? Okay. Oh, so way up there. Doesn't Buffalo get a ton of snow? Okay, yeah. Oh, you got okay, you got the brush and you love it. It just is such an interesting shape. Oh, you're in Syracuse. Oh my gosh, you all, like literally, Lisa, Angela. No, wait, not Angela. I don't know where you're from, Angela. Did you say? No. Joey is from New York. All you guys are from New York. It's interesting, isn't it? It's interesting because sometimes like there'll be a group of people on here that are from the same area, but you guys should go hang out. Go get coffee together. You're in Virginia. Okay. Do you have snow right now? But that's a possibility. Okay, what am I going to put on my eyes here? I'm going to do this rose quartz. Now, Virginia is a big state, and Washington, D.C. is just a part of that. Are there mountains? This is probably a dumb question I should know the answer to, but it's been a long time since I took geography. Do the mountains, the Appalachian Mountains, extend into Virginia, or is that further north and west? I always wanted to see the Smoky Mountains. Is that in? Not much snow. Okay. South Carolina, yes. Okay, you know the heat. Williamsburg gets lots of rain. No snow in Florida. It snowed last year. Hey, it might have been that same system that came through here in San Antonio. They got their first snow in years, like 18 years or something. Oh my gosh, this color is fantastic. Rose quartz. It's like a rose gold color. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay, here's an item that I use constantly, every single time I do my makeup. This color switch thing. I actually need to wash it. Hold on one second. Hey, hon. I have to leave here at 9 o'clock. So I just have to make sure my daughter's getting dressed for piano. See, real life, that's what happens when I do these live things. I'm going to do this like soft pink color. Okay, this eye look is taking me back to prom 11th grade because I wore like a pinky rose eyeshadow. I had no idea what I was doing, but I wore a hot pink dress and I did like a pinky rose eye, which at the time I didn't know if I really liked on myself. I do not know how to do eyeshadow, guys, at all. I would do like some color on my lids, but I didn't know what to do with the matte shades. I was confused. I was like, where do these go? Hey, Joss. Can you make sure Chloe is dressed and her teeth brushed? It's such a yucky day today that going to Sephora might be just what I need. Actually, you know what kind of day it is? It's a day to get a coffee, like a fancy, fancy coffee. I'm going to do a little eyeshadow as liner. I'm going to take a dark eggplant color. Not that you can really see even what colors I'm using here. Do you guys want me to do this next weekend? Next Saturday morning? Saturday morning works really well because my husband's here and the kids are just kind of like chilling watching cartoons and I can do this. I did poll you and I got a lot of people saying evenings work well for YouTube lives or mornings. I realized mornings on a weekend might work better for more people because people that work or have, things they're doing during the week. And, I like to be able to accommodate you too, because with a live, it's way more fun to have more people than, there's more, the conversation seems to go better. More people ask questions and whatnot. Hey, I have a question. Does anyone have the Makeup Forever, the OG foundation? What's it called? I was just looking at it, and I'm going to get color matched for that too, because I can't remember how much I liked it or not, and I wanted to try it, and I see a lot of celebrity makeup artists still using that foundation. The Makeup Forever HD, that's what it is. I was reading one of the reviews, and someone said they reformulated it? Also, there's a new Laura Mercier foundation that I'm really curious about, and I love Laura Mercier. I always really enjoyed that brand. Okay, I guess we're bringing this down here. I wasn't going to, but it's happening. So I kind of wanted to get matched for that. Do it again. Yay. Okay, the Makeup Forever Ultra HD. Yes. That foundation. You like the old formula better. You have the HD one and mix it with a more dewy one. Okay, so is it like a natural satin finish? I just want to get a couple foundations. I'm absolutely loving this one, and I'm almost out. And I'm gonna repurchase this for sure. But I like to have a few options in my drawer because depending on the day, I might need a more matte finish, or depending on the weather. And so I like to have a few options. And I'm very curious about that new Laura Mercier one because I've always enjoyed her foundations and they look very beautiful on the skin. So I'd like to get color matched for that one. You had it. It's very natural. Loved it, but I'm looking for a more glowy one now. Okay. Well, that's why I think I'm going to go with the Giorgio Armani and then maybe this Laura Mercier one. I could buy it and do a review on it. I haven't done that in a hot minute. All right, good enough. That's my motto with makeup. Good enough. Now, I don't know how people talk and do liquid eyeliner. I've tried it. It's a total fail for me. So I'm kind of not into it lately. I think it's the preciseness. I really just like that soft, really blown out, maybe it's a little imperfect kind of eyeshadow look. This Pixie Matte Mulberry is what I'm going to use today. This is a really pretty one. I actually really like these. The formula is nice, but this color is fantastic. And so is the Velvet Violet. It's a really cool toned, brighter purple that's very fun, but it's not like a strange purple. It's a good one. It's really pretty with, oh gosh, even to opposite an eyeshadow color. Like maybe you're doing like a peach eye. That's a pretty one to use. Need to sharpen this bad boy. Okay, let's see. Good morning, Catherine. Make Forever HD is the only one you use, okay? You're so dry that dewy is matte on you. Well, that's how I was the other day. I don't know. And I even did oil in my moisturizer. Like I did all the necessary things. I also think, honestly, and you probably would maybe agree with me on this, I think our hormones can affect things too in the time of the month and just the timing of things, because my skin gets crazy during the week of and the week before. And honestly, if I'm really stressed and I'm stress eating my skin gives away all my secrets. Like eating in bed at night when you should be sleeping, eating too much when you really shouldn't be doing it, but you really don't care. My skin's like, oh, hey, she ate an extra large fry last night. Right here, right here, right here. That's just how my body operates. Maybe, I don't know. Some people can eat that all the time and their face looks perfect. I can't. Mine shows everything. NARS Climax, really like this mascara too. What's the latest lipstick that's caught your eye? Good question. Last night, I was looking in bed at what's new at Sephora because I know it's going today. And Dior, I love Dior lipsticks. They always catch my eye, especially new things. They have a lip balm that is like twisted up with color. So it's like it can revive your lipstick, but it can also add just a hint of color and shine. I can't remember what it's called, but there's like 7 colors. The pink one and the berry one caught my eye. Is it not pink? It's like raspberry and berry ones caught my eye. Dior's expensive though, but I really like how their lip products feel on my face or on my lips. I'm at the point now where I was thinking this yesterday, and I'm like, do I want to do that? No, I shouldn't, but I kind of do. I want to go through my liquid lipsticks and throw away everyone that I hate. I've already done that, but I mean, I want to be ruthless about it because they accentuate lines that normally aren't even there. And I'm just kind of not, I never really was into it, but I did it because I liked the longevity factor, or I'd like a certain color in the liquid lipstick, and so I would just put a gloss or a lipstick color over it just so I could get the longevity, but I cannot stand how they look. I don't think they look good unless it's matte red. I like red, but I do not like light colors in a matte drying formula. I just don't think it's flattering on my lips. Maybe it was 5 years ago, but my lips are 5 years older now, and it just doesn't seem to be the most flattering thing. And I don't want to wear it if I don't feel pretty in it. Like if it makes me feel self-conscious, then get it off. I just can't. Well, thank you. What else have I used? Maybe I'll use I like the Dior Addict lacquers because they're really pigmented and they're shiny and glossy and they're just really pretty. The packaging is wonderful. I will splurge on a lipstick if I like everything about it. Like if I love the formula, the color, the packaging, that doesn't bother me. I also don't like lipsticks that smell funky. It's part of the reason why I steer clear of a lot of L'Oreal ones. Oh, here's a drugstore one I'm loving. You should just try them. These by Maybelline, these Maybelline Shines. This undressed pink is actually a really pretty color. I could wear this today. They remind me of the Dior lipsticks in formula. An older Dior formula that I really loved. My battery's running low. Hold on. Grab my charger. There. Now she's good. The Dior Lip Glow, just looked it up and they look very intriguing. I'll tell you. Hold up. They are the Lip Glow to the Max. Shade Raspberry is a pink pearly raspberry. That one caught my eye. I like something with a little bit more color to it. I don't, especially if I'm going to use it as a reviver. Like say you eat lunch and you still have your liner on, then I would apply this and it would add color and gloss together. Okay, this mascara is starting to be on its last leg because it's getting kind of dry. What time is it? Okay, I have time to apply false lashes. Why not? So the Lip Glow to the Max intrigued me. Let's see what else you're saying here. Catherine's talking about all different oils she uses. I use a lot of oils too. They really hydrate your skin. You can't do liquid lipsticks. I know. I don't like it either. Dior has a new foundation. They reformulated the Forever. Okay. That's more of like a long wearing. I had a sample of that one at one time. I liked it. You try to get into liquid lipstick because everyone I know. Nope, not for me. I won't even touch that stuff as an applicator anymore. Bullet all the way. I like a creamy finish too. Unfortunately, I like some of the shades I have in the liquid lipstick a lot, and that's, I think, why I haven't parted with it. Now, I will tell you, the Chanel liquid, excuse me. Actually, I don't know if they make that one anymore, but I have a Chanel liquid lipstick that doesn't even feel like a liquid lipstick. That's really nice. But for that price point, I would hope they could nail the formula. You know, when you're paying upwards of almost $40 for a lipstick, you would hope it'd be perfect. I like Chanel lipsticks too. I have a lot of lipstick, and I haven't been buying any new shades so much just because I have so much already. And I've been trying to be sensible about it. Only because I already have so much makeup. I shop. I just like to buy things other than makeup. Like, I own other things that I like. You know what I mean? All right, let's get the lip on. I want to do... What do I want to do today? I'm not wearing any color, really. I'm just wearing a gray sweater today. I'm going to put a beanie on my head, and I'm going to wear my Ugg boots. So just real... I'm not even going to accessorize and do jewelry because I don't want to mess with it today. Sometimes I like to get all dolled up, and other times I'm just like, let's just get the basics on. Let's get a clothes, get clothes on. You know what I want to do, actually? Because it's sitting here. I'm going to put a little bit of Becca highlighter on top of that dewy one. This is the shade Pearl. It's basically white. But I bought it because you can mix it with a highlighter that's too dark for you, and it will lighten it up. This almost looks like snow. That would be fantastic if it could snow down here. It almost could this weekend. It's supposed to be chilly. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, let's see. I like to read every comment, so... Oh, you're in Pennsylvania, unusual 60 degrees. Well, that seems pretty warm, doesn't it? We're having a cool day today. Love your sweater. Thank you. This is like a little boyfriend sweater. I showed this in my affordable sweaters haul. It's from Aerie, and everything right now is super cheap. Because, they're going to get rid of everything and start bringing in their summer dresses. Here, let's do this. Let's go wild and crazy. Let's take a little bit of MAC's, what is this? Vanilla pigment. I'm going to do Cupid's bow. I haven't used this in forever. I'm going to do inner corner highlight. I'm just going to use my finger. You think liquid lipsticks look good only on people who have injections? That's because it plumps up all the fine lines and then it doesn't travel, So their lips aren't completely real. Like this part is smoothed out. That's probably why it looks good. Kind of like people who have Botox, their makeup doesn't crease and it looks so smooth. I don't have Botox. I go like this and like this and like this, and there's like makeup settling everywhere. And I'm super expressive too. So I even have a lot of lines here, and I smile, and my everything crunches up when I smile. I don't have a face structure or shape where things don't move. Everything moves. Everything. I'm like, why? I'm going to be so wrinkly someday. Oh, well, Chelsea, get over it. What's the sweater? This is it's like I buttoned it. You don't have to. You can leave it unbuttoned. It's like a waffle knit. It's super soft. I call it like a grandpa sweater, but it's a very practical sweater to layer with because it's thin and you can button it. And then if you want to look kind of cool, you can unbutton it and put something over. But I wanted something very practical today because it's going to be cool and windy. And I'm probably going to wear something over this. And I like to be able to layer in case it warms up. I don't want to be too hot or too cold. Actually, I can't stand being too hot. I'd rather be too cold than too hot. I'm going to do plumberry today. Good morning in Albuquerque, Southern California, and it's cold. What time is it? 8:48. Okay. This is such a good lip liner. Laura Mercier Plumberry. It matches my natural lip color absolutely perfectly. Like for me, this isn't a necessarily darker at all. It's just my natural lip color. So good. All right, let's do something. I feel like I have a new, well, I've been loving all the glosses I've talked to death. I've been loving the Huda ones, the MAC Grand Illusion, the Buxom, that Buxom set. If you got your hands on that, that was a fantastic deal. I'm going to do Claire today with... Hi, buddy. Oh, look, it's you. Oh, so cute in your robe. What? Is that why you're buttering me up? No, you would never. Oh, it's going to be 60 in Brooklyn. Thought of Botox, but keep chickening out. You got a Louis Vuitton. Ooh, yay. I have 2 Louis Vuittons on my wish list. I want the Pochette Matisse. I've heard some people say Matisse and others say Metis in the scarlet color. And then the My Lock Me, the original size in Noir. All right, let's put on some lipstick. Hey, Justin, is Chloe completely ready to go? Oh, we need to pick a color. Sorry, I'm like over here looking at my lipsticks. Let's do it together. Let's take this little guy out, maybe. Wichita, Kansas is 21. Got hooked on Kate the Great YouTube channel and saw where you guys did. Yes, we did. We did a collab last spring. We did a rose gold look together. She was just beginning then, and I said, let's do a collab. It will give your channel some exposure. And now she's like blowing up. I told her she was going to be popular. I'm like, you blew up in like less than a year. And it took me like 4 years, you know, like 3 years to get a good, you know, following or whatever. But I'm like, you're just so naturally funny. I love these Dior lipsticks. Let's do maybe one of these today. I like this. I'll do this color. YSL. Do they still make these? Rose. This is number 29. It's like a rosy pink. Oh, that's pretty. These are so creamy. Montosaurus. That sounds like a dinosaur. I'll have to look up that bag. I don't know what bag that one is. I like a smaller crossbody because I like to be hands-free when I have my kids. Even when I'm by myself, when I'm shopping, I can't stand your bag keeps falling and keeps falling and keeps falling. So I like to be hands-free for that reason. But it definitely is a smaller handbag. Oh my gosh, this color is everything. But I'll have to look at thank you. He is adorable. He's a funny dude. He is a natural he just makes everyone smile. He's named so appropriately. I'm going to take Kayla from that Buxom kit. This is a really pretty pink. This one smells good. It smells fruity. I seen that Buxom had some new colors come out. like, what are they, like vacation names or something? Totally chipped my tooth again. It's been fixed twice. It drives me nuts, but it's in one of those spots where eventually it's going to chip again. Whatever. Love you, girl. Pronounce Mont. Oh, I totally read it wrong. Sorry. Montessori. Montessori. I suppose you're supposed to say it with like an accent too, huh? Oh my gosh, this color is gorgeous. All right, so this has been wonderful, guys. I've had a ton of fun. Oh, we kept it under an hour. I have to fly because my daughter has her lessons, and then we are going to go to her and I. We might go get a coffee. We might just go get, I don't know, I need a pedicure. Like, I never get pedicures, but I was looking at my feet. They're pretty rough. They look pretty bad. And yeah, so this was fun. I'm thinking next Saturday, maybe we'll do this again. Just because the time works well. Hair looks kind of good today. I curled it a couple days ago. I got it colored and cut again. Can't really tell in this camera, and I didn't go as dark. I did more of like a neutral brown and level 6, like a 6N, 6 neutral. And I think it's perfect. I wanted something close to my natural color and something low maintenance. And I think when I go back, we might do just a few lighter pieces maybe. I don't want to go as light as I did last year because I don't know if that was very flattering. But, you have to try something to see if you like it or whatever. Plus, maybe I should clip it back like this. I don't know. My husband likes my hair best when it's up. Well, hey, can you say good morning? Say good morning to everyone. This is Elsa. And, oh, she's just using me. You're using me. She as a bridge to the window. And then we got Lily here. You want to say hi? Come up here. Come on. Well, come on. Come on. It's like, what? I can't. Mom, I'm not supposed to jump. Alrighty, guys. Okay, I didn't want to miss any of your comments because once I click away from this, it's goodbye comments. All right, well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day. Let me know. I think you can comment afterwards or head on over to my Instagram and let me know that you like this or something so I know, and we'll do it again. So have a great weekend, and we'll chat soon. Mwah. Bye, guys.